do a little quick recap on the All Star weekend. So you got Team Jazz. They win the skills challenge. You got McClung winning the dunk contest. Dame Lillard won the 3-point shootout. And Team Giannis beat Team LeBron 184 to 175 in the All Star game. So let's start with the skills challenge. I did not watch much of the All Star weekend, but Jared, I know you did.
Mhm.
How you feel about it?
Um, I mean, it was better than usual.
Okay.
Wow. I guess that's how he felt.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's the wrong. My fault. It's on me. It's on me. Hold on, real quick. It added the wrong. It added the wrong video to the screen. Look, you gotta be like that. There we go.
He had a
So,
feeling you weren't going to agree with his opinion, Jay.
nah,
You
man, it
see
ain't
what
that.
happened? You better
Man,
not go
that's
against the
terrible.
Matrix. Don't go
No,
against
man,
the
it ain't
Matrix.
me. It ain't me. It was an accident. I had it set up. It was the wrong picture, but nonetheless. So, the skills challenge, man. I watched a little bit of that. Um, I normally go with the Giannis brothers just because they brothers and they ain't played together.
They trash.
Um, but they
Don't do that.
no. I heard one of the brothers weren't able to be in, so they had Drew Holiday, and he
Yeah,
kind of smoked it
Giannis
for him.
wasn't in. I felt bad for Drew Holiday. His brothers are terrible.
Yeah,
So I mean, and as expected, they did terrible. Yeah, no, that was terrible. But overall, I mean, I felt the event was better than usual. Uh, they put like a different little pass drill in it, so they played really three separate challenges inside that one skills challenge. Like each I think the first two drills got you 100 points each, and then the third drill was 200 points. So obviously, 100, 200, whoever won, whatever team won the whole, shebang there.
okay.
But it's still they need to keep reworking it. I mean, still it was kind of boring.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
you know, the challenges were a little different than usual, but it was kind of boring. But better than usual because I usually never really watch that event. But
Okay. So, I feel like this is one thing that everybody's been talking about. Let's move past the skills challenge. McLaren running this dunk contest, like, it surprised me. Like, everybody was talking about. I mean, even us. We were talking about last week how we didn't know nobody in this dunk contest. Like,
I,
um,
I knew Mac McClung.
that's what
no,
I
I mean,
said.
I'm just saying, like,
That's what I'm
we
saying.
wasn't. It wasn't. We wasn't excited for anyone in this dunk contest. As we probably would have been if some of the stars would have been in there, But knowing him and then knowing how he performed in the dunk contest, was either one of y'all surprised? Let's start with you, Justin.
Nah, not really. Like I said, honestly, the dunk contest, I don't even waste my time with a lot of that. Um, no, and the main reason why I'm not surprised by him after I seen everybody else that was in there, shorter players, their dunks look better, hands down. I mean, that's
That's
just really
true
what it
too.
is.
That's
So
true too.
I knew he had. I mean, he do got hops. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if he had a little bit of creativity, I knew it was a good chance he probably would end up winning because the one guy, was it Murphy? Like the guy was like about 6'9" who was in the finals with him. Was it Murphy?
Yeah, yeah,
Can't
yeah.
remember his
Trey
name.
Murphy. Yep.
Murphy.
Yep, Trey Murphy.
He got bounced. And I'll be honest, I actually liked how he looked when he was doing some of his stuff, but I mean, overall, I'm not shocked. And the other two were, I mean, let's
Had to
just
be
say it's a
place
waste
fillers.
of time.
Kenyon
Yeah,
Martin Jr. and
yeah,
the
like,
other guy, like,
yeah,
come on,
yeah.
man. Like,
The dude from the Knicks, like, I'm
yeah,
like, come on, y'all.
it wasn't
Like,
that good.
no, it
Neither one of
wasn't
them
at
were
all.
that good,
The
which
the
is
dunk contest
surprising because
overall was bad.
Kenyon Martin, his Junior, his father, Kenyon Martin had hops too to be a power forward, 6'9". Like he was a banger. He was considered a banger. So
I just
it,
think people forget dunk contest requires creativity. In-game
that's true.
dunkers are different, and like
Hmm.
Jericho's a in-game dunker.
Yeah,
Kenyon Martin, in-game dunker. Yeah, I mean, like those guys don't have. I don't think they have the creativity to compete in something like that. But when nobody in the NBA wants to join, you got to let whoever wants to do it do it. So,
I agree. I think um I think that's something else they need to rework. Like
oh yeah,
it gotta be something to like
I got
maybe.
a thought on that too.
Okay, go ahead, man. Hey, by
Uh,
all means, because
I, I'm
I'm. what do you think they could do to the dunk contest to kind of make it more?
For me, and this is probably simple, and maybe I don't agree. Obviously, there's not too many dunks you haven't seen at this stage of the game. It's just
Right.
what it is. You know, you're human; it's limited.
Right.
I said for me, it's the judges who are terrible. So for me, I don't know why they don't bring in non-biased people. Bring in the people who do dunks for a living. Bring in some of those guys to judge the dunks because there are parts of that we wouldn't understand, but they would because they understand the difficulty that it takes, or things like that. So I think you'll get more
Okay.
accurate points if you actually bring guys in who know what they're talking about. No offense, but bringing in Dr. J or whoever, like that holds. Yeah, he could dunk, but that doesn't mean he understands how to judge dunking.
That's true too.
And I think if you bring dunkers in who know how to do it, who I mean, let's just be real, they're way more creative than the NBA guys. And I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff by some of them guys
Hmm.
online. Like,
Right.
I think they would give us a
So you mean
better
like? Let
result.
me just clarify real quick. So like YouTube dunkers, like people who put out that content on a
Mm,
consistent basis.
yeah, like people who are professional dunkers, I guess is what
Right.
they
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
consider.
I
Yep.
get. Yeah, I guess it
hmm
would be a professional dunk. Okay.
Yep. So I like those guys. That's in my opinion. I think you just would have a more accurate scoring system. Like I think it's crazy. Like some of these guys get 50 for dunks, and then it's like, well, where can they go? You've already given them the 50.
Mm,
Hmm.
So the next dunk, yeah, it may not have been great, but I mean, it was better than
you
the
don't
last
know if
one.
he's
How do
gonna
you not give
top
him a
it.
50? Yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I think they just do a poor job with that. So for me, even if you did that, it may get me watching again.
I just want passion, love attraction, let me do that shit. Going outside, I just like crashing. Maybe I'm classic, ready for the madness. If you catch me, I just want passion, love attraction, let me do that shit. Phone charge on its last light. Same clothes on from last night. Still lit like it's last night. Young living in the fast life. Young. Smoke cloud from the ash pipe. Catch air from the half pipe. I need a centerfold from the shows with the mansion. Chandelier dancing. Counting a Branton. Yeah. Been had hella Franks when it's ballpark figures. Might be in the field, but I came from the trenches. You can tell it's my time, look at better swing. I do like the charm on my wrist, let me glitch. Want me pay the way, I'm the wave, I'm authentic. Sitting courtside, got a sprain. Nigga, I bring the gang for the gang. Nothing but a thing when I sang. Young Usain, I sprinting. Getting fresh prints. Counting a blessing on blessing on blessing. They call me the reverend, y'all nigga play too much.